transition out here, you said you start rapping first. You were meeting locals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I did want to point out, I think the first time I ever met you or heard of you, seen of you, I think you were with Venzi. It was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh yeah.
I think I ran into you at like 432 Studios or some shit.
Yeah.
And that was before you, I think it was like right before you started videography.
Hell yeah. Shout out 432 Studios too. Shout out Tommy Fortune. Shout out my man Cisco. Them my peoples right there. I fuck with them heavy.
I remember you at the studio, and I mean, at that point, I didn't. It's crazy to look back now because now you're you feel me? Like now, at that point, I'm not knowing shit. Shit, at that point, I'm not even really anymore.
Yeah.
I had just started doing interviews and stuff, so it's crazy to look back now where we're at, man. But so how'd you get into videography after the rap shit?
Me and that engineer, we kind of had a falling out, and then I don't know. I was just like, damn, like I don't know. And then I was just remembering everything Mike Quan was teaching me and shit, and then I just ended up reaching out to him like, what camera would you buy? And then he was like, oh, I would get this camera right here, and then.
And he got it tatted on him too.
Hell yeah. And then fucking he was like, oh, you should buy this camera. So I bought the camera. And then my cousin was out here.
What camera was it? Was that your first one?
Yeah, it was a Canon Rebel T6. Yeah. And then my cousin was out here. Shout out Pone Star RPG. He was out here. And he was always at my house. And I would just be like, yo, let's go shoot something so I can practice. And yeah, that's how the camera came along. And he bought me my first light. Like, he was like, damn, you gonna need this. After that, like, when I used the light at the shoot, I was like, oh, shit, like, it's a whole different, it's a whole different ball game.
Oh, yeah. So with the videography, were you, like, planning on kind of just editing for yourself and some homies and stuff at first? Or when you first picked it up, were you immediately like falling in love with it? You're like, all right, I'm really gonna come out here and like make a difference in the rap scene. Like, how was it at the beginning when you first picked up the camera?
No, it was just me. It was just me shooting my cousin shit, and then, like I said, I had met some of the local rappers at the shows and shit. So, shout out Heartthrob. He had hit me up like, yo, you should shoot my video. Sketchy T was like, yo, you should shoot my video. And I was like, all right, but I'm going to just keep practicing. But then other people just kept booking me. So I was like, oh, shit, like, this shit turning into something. And that's kind of how that happened. And I just was like, man, fuck the rap shit. Like, I could just put my creativity in the videos and shit. And then that's how, like, all of that came together.
No, yeah, the demand for videography out here is
way,
huge.
yeah, it's higher than a rapper.
Because, well, there's so many rappers. That's why, like, the videography demand is so big, you feel me? Like, I swear, there's new artists every day. Like, it was not like this before. I feel like I did not find out about new artists every day like I do now.
Yeah,
I go to another blog and I'm like, damn. So
I be having new rappers book me every day that I didn't even know they rap. I didn't even know they existed. I'm like, damn.
That shit's surreal, huh?